Andrea. Well, there is a bill in Albany that would make it illegal to declaw cats or other animals. If approved, New York would become the first state to do so. 2 on Your Side's Kelly Dudzik explains why the proposal has veterinarians across the state divided. Kelly?
Well, Mary Alice, while 130 veterinarians have expressed support for the bill, the New York State Veterinary Medical Society has written a memo opposing it. Now, before we get to their opinions, let's talk about the procedure. Declawing is not clipping your cat's claws. It's when a veterinarian surgically removes the last digit of an animal's toe, so right to that last joint, which also removes the claw. This can be done with clippers, a scalpel, or a laser. And people usually have their cats declawed when they're kittens so that they don't ruin furniture or scratch people. Declawing is illegal in at least 6 California cities and the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. Most veterinarians will tell pet owners to keep their cats inside once they're declawed because you're taking away a natural defense mechanism.
So, Kelly, what has veterinarians in the state divided?
Well, the vets who want to ban declawing say it can cause chronic pain and infection. The Humane Society of the United States opposes declawing unless it's necessary for medical purposes like removing cancerous tissue. But the New York State Veterinary Medical Society opposes the legislation, saying declawing should remain a viable alternative to euthanasia if all other options have failed. We went to the West Side Pet Clinic in Buffalo today to talk with Dr. Mercedes Carota. She says declawing is a fair solution when you're talking about the alternative of a cat being abandoned in a shelter where it could be euthanized.
Usually we talk a lot about behavior modification first, so cutting the nails, using nail caps, catnip spray, scratching pads, discouraging scratching on furniture, everything. After people have gone through the ringer on those a couple of times, they're done with trying behavior modification, and they're looking at either getting rid of the cat or declawing it and keeping their furniture.
This bill is in committee right now in both the Assembly and the Senate, Mary Alice.
I know cat owners are going to have very strong feelings about this on both sides.
Yep.
All right, we'll continue to follow. Thanks, Kelly.
Interesting story, and we want to know how you feel about this. Kelly has a Twitter poll up on her page right now. It's asking whether New York should become the first state in the entire country to declaw cats. Vote now by going to Kelly's Twitter page. Her handle is @KellyDudzik. WGRZ will have results at the end of our newscast. Well, Southern